the night the Beatles changed music forever. Inside the 1965 Shea Stadium concert. Imagine a summer night in New York, August 10th, 1965. The air is buzzing, the streets are electric, and a sound unlike anything before is about to shake an entire city. Over 55,000 people, from teenagers clutching homemade signs to music legends, Mick Jagger and Keith Richards, pour into Shea Stadium, home of the New York Mets. They aren't here for baseball, they're here for a revolution. The Beatles are about to play the most famous concert in rock history. This wasn't just another stop on a tour. This was the moment Beatlemania went from a cultural craze to an unstoppable global phenomenon. A year earlier, they had taken America by storm on their first US tour. A year later, they would face controversies and challenges. But in this exact moment, John, Paul, George, and Ringo stood at the absolute peak of their powers. Music publicist Tony Barrow would later call it the ultimate pinnacle of Beatlemania. And he wasn't exaggerating. From the second the band stepped on stage, history was being made. They shattered 2 records, the largest audience for a US pop concert, 55,600 fans, and a staggering $304,000 in ticket sales, the highest gross in history at the time. But here's the twist that still blows people's minds. No one could actually hear the music. The screens were deafening. Ringo Starr later recalled with a laugh, "From the first count in, the volume of the screams drowned everything else out. People didn't come to hear us, they came to see us." This was 1965, before the era of massive stage monitors, surround sound, and arena-grade audio systems. The Beatles played through custom-made Vox 100-watt amps, powerful for their day, but laughably small against the roar of tens of thousands. With no better PA system available, they had to use the stadium's own in-house speakers, designed for baseball announcements, not rock concerts. It didn't matter. The fans weren't there for perfect sound. They were there to feel the energy, to be part of something once in a lifetime. Even their arrival was pure rock star theater. From Manhattan, they boarded a helicopter, soaring over the East River before landing in Queens. They were greeted like royalty flashes from cameras. Police escorts, the electricity of an entire city converging in one place. Promoter Sid Bernstein had taken a massive gamble. Just a year earlier, he sold out Carnegie Hall's 2,900 seats with the band. But a baseball stadium? Almost 56,000 tickets? It was a leap no rock act had ever taken, not since Elvis Presley. Nearly a decade before, Bernstein himself admitted there was no guarantee. Yet the Beatles didn't just fill the stadium, they rewrote the rulebook for live music forever. Looking back, the Beatles' story is filled with iconic milestones. Their 1964 debut on The Ed Sullivan Show that drew 73 million viewers. The 1967 global broadcast of All You Need Is Love to 500 million people, and their final rooftop performance in 1969. But the Shea Stadium concert stands apart. It was the night a rock band became something bigger, a force capable of filling not just hearts, but entire stadiums. From that night on, the rules changed. Stadium rock was born. And for one warm summer evening in New York, the Beatles didn't just play a concert, they made history.